Are back. No, just to the edge of the glowing sea. Well, that was disappointing. Sentinel site.
This is a bomb disposal facility.
Oh no, it's still got the glass dome on. For a second, I thought the glass dome had been broken off. Where is it? There it is. Have fun, Dance. odd. So the tape is here. But I use it on this one here. That's kind of odd.
Nice.
This is quite a unusual location.
I wonder if that's going to come into play later. Ah, Tesla coils. What would I ever do without you? Here, ghoulie, 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 ghoulie. Here, ghoulie, 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 ghoulie. Where are you? I've got a present for you. Damn, looks a little ridiculous trying to sneak in all that armor with that massive gun, doesn't he? Interesting. Well, I think that's safe to say that this weapon is doing its job quite well, one-shotting pretty much anything we run into. As I've said before, there's no kill like overkill. You ain't fooling nobody.
Carry this much metal.
Carry this much metal. Are you implying that you're made of metal? Dance. Are you telling me you're a synth, Dance? You're made out of metal? Stop keeping secrets from me, Dance. Dance, what the hell are you doing? Who the hell is attacking you? Did someone try to ambush you, Dance? I see ya.
Excuse me.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Who's Atom?
Atom is all. He is the bringer of light, the great divider. He is the infinite worlds within all of us.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the great divide. None shall enter.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
Yes. I want to spread his
How did you discover this place?
Knowledge of this site has been passed down through generations of the children of Atom. Its location was revealed to us long ago by Atom himself. He wanted us to find it, to keep it safe.
We're in the middle of nowhere. Why bother guarding this place?
The relics within will spread Atom's glory. They are precious, and nothing must be left to chance.
well, I still have that, so
All this seems a little over the top.
Spoken as one who does not understand Atom's true power. In time, it will make sense. In the moment when you are divided, you will understand.
I want to spread his glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is done. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
and still no targets located, of course. At least now the turrets are friendly to me.
Sweet.
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. This is the big one. They want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Oh, hell. This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
Ma'am?
Level 24. Not really all that impressive, is she? If she was like a legendary up in like level 100 something, I'd hack her ass right now. That is a lot of nukes. Why hasn't someone made a mod that allows me to load these into the Fat Man? That's what I want to know. Dance!
Paladin.
Now that this site's been secured, you should return to the airport. I'll remain on watch until the vertebrates arrive.
Was it something I said?
Not at all. I just don't have a choice. Elder Maxon's orders were quite clear. I'm not to take my eyes off these bombs until every one of them has been counted, tested, and loaded. If we want Liberty Prime to reach peak fighting efficiency, we can't afford to lose this stockpile. Dismissed. Good night.
Dance.
You need to get back to the airport right away.
Wonderful. We crashed. How far back are we going to be? Because where's my last save? Launch Fallout 4 already. Don't tell me I have to reboot Steam. Give me a moment, folks. You can actually see the Pridwood in the distance. That's kind of neat. Woo!
Proctor.
Looks like the Mark 28s are going to do the trick. That was a good find. I'll work with your team to make sure that the Mark 28 when loaded into his bomb. Shouldn't take us more than a day or so. Well, Professor, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you. I appreciate the confidence, but I'm still a bit concerned. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Ludwig, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable is going to hold.
Maybe I should stand back.
Don't be ridiculous. I've checked every connector, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together. Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to activate the power transfer. Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, you'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts. I'm in total agreement with Proctor. The honor should belong to you.
Press the shiny red button. This is not going to blow me up, is it?
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test. Initialized. Designation. Liberty Prime, Mark II. Mission. The liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets. Any and all red Chinese invaders. Liberty Prime. Full system analysis. All systems. Nominal. Weapons. Hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders. Compromised.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, I'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
T-60 medic pump.
Think I'll need it for my next.
Well, the way she makes it sound is more than just a standard upgrade. So
that's enough of that.
Mods. I'll have to mod the T-60 with a special medic pump.
I needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here, and thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Lancer Captain Held said he's going to take a lot of help from you. I want to be as good as you.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
The data must be faulty.
The findings have been validated by multiple sources. Quinlan wouldn't have brought this to me if he wasn't 100% certain of the results. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a Sith. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
There must be some other way.
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Damn you, Institute!
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a Sith?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
I don't like your tone, Halen.
My tone. Who cares about protocol at a time like this? Can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, check every building.
Okay, shut up.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
I believe I have some viable blood samples as well. Knight Lucia's log, really? That was the alternate way to do the quest we did previously.
Log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff. But life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who's no worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see Here's some caps for the trouble.
Listening post Bravo. Green top. Okay. We still need to turn over that holo record to Sturges. I mean, it should have a ton of junk to drop off there anyway, so quick stop over in Sanctuary, then the listening post Bravo. And we'll see if we can actually add the explosive vents to our power armor.
Warning. Fusion power is below 25%.
The rest of the stuff I'm just going to hang on for selling. Get back all those caps I lost on the Prydwen. Now, can I put on the explosive vents? I can! My armor is fully upgraded now.
Warning. Fusion power is below 25%.
Quickly get rid of these things so I can sell them to Trash Can Carla, try and get back some of my caps. And the views here, it looks like. Where is it? It's not that. Synth relay. Well, that. Underneath utility. Power armor relay beacon, yes.
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
A little bit of everything.
Let's not mess with the heavy. Whoops. Sold too many things. Where is it? Crafting bench. My new jetpack. Personal jetpack. Let's see what I can do to it, shall we? Heavy armor, fine. Heavy camo armor. What's my current armor doing for me? The chameleon effect, okay. Well, that hurt. Definitely gonna have to get the free fall boots if I want to mess with this. Actually needed to go to Bravo, which is located right by Green Top Nursery. Okay. Yep, I'm definitely going to need to get the free fall boots. Test to see how it looks. Bandolier, where's my backpack? Not too bad. Well, until we can get the free fall boots. Where is it? Damn it! Got so distracted by my new jetpack, I forgot the entire reason we came here was to talk to Sturges. Okay. That just happened.
Busy.
Here's a holotape I happen to have. Full scan of the Institute network.
Oh, well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Yeah!
Most people are good at breaking things.
And we crashed again. Of course we did. Come on, launch Fallout 4 already. Okay, fine. Steam needs to be relaunched. All right.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything.
Let us see here. Well, might as well finish our sneak.
I don't think he was talking about bullet.
Let's try it again, shall we? No. The slug. Well, that was weird. Wow! You know, Dan, I was thinking of letting you live, but these things pretty nearly killed me, so, you know, not so inclined anymore. True. Hope you'll enjoy this after the fact. Oh, there's no hatch above us.
Going down. Please stand clear. This is now a free fire.
Warning. Fusion power is below 25%.
Grape mentats.
I'm warning you. If you leave here without following your orders, I'll be forced to carry them out. Is that what you want? I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I wish you would have told me the truth, Dance.
I might have, if I'd known what I was. Until Quinlan got that list reloaded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins. Everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life. Making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No, I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotapes. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yes, Dance loves me trying to save Dance's life. Somehow that seems ironic. Dance loved it that you convinced Paladin Dance to not take his own life. Because, you know.
Going up. Ground floor.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will not. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn woman. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridway, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me.
You may now kiss the bride.
For acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Pridwin Night. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Dance loved that.
Hey there.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I can do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a Sith, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Prydwen, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Hi.
You're one hell of a soldier. You're making the Brotherhood proud.
I was hoping I could max out his relationship with all those things he loved. Oh well, guess I can't. I have to come back after I've done the next part, I think. The Prydwen! Now, according to my notes here... apparently, there will be some new stuff with Proctor Tegan. Okay, we'll check that out in a bit.
Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell.
Lucy, I'm home!
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance.
Who?
As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead.
Yes, I killed him.
Understand?
Yes, I completely understand him.
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position for us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put on the Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor, or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew, so it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
No rest for the weary.
We'll rest when the Institute is a smoking ruin. Until then, Elder Maxon and I expect you to be at your best. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat, the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing in a corner. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Dr. Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. Wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Add Victoria power.
You're no good at hacking Pam's systems. You should take someone with you who can.
Now, normally I'd be a little upset about the fact that I have to go take on the railroad, but as we established earlier on, shooting Father in the face kind of locked out pretty much all the railroad quests. The entire railroad main quest line is pretty much defunct. That's actually not where I wanted to go.
Promotion was well deserved.
Getting all flummoxed. Drop the power armor off at Sanctuary. Come back here, get the power armor that's normally Dance's, the Sentinel's power armor. Take that back to Sanctuary and upgrade it. Pick up the 2 weapons that are for sale here. Then we'll go and take on, next time, the railroad. I'm going to finish tying up the loose ends here first. Ah yes, this is my prototype medic power armor template that I'm building.
Warning. Fusion power is below 25%. Warning.
Try that again.
Fusion power is below 25%.
Been through a rough time.
Warning. Fusion power is below 25%.
Finally.
was up to me.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
This is Captain Kell's terminal. Oop, no. Let's not steal from... I currently can't pickpocket him at the moment. Just some kind of weird. What type of pet did you have, Dan, that you were feeding bloatfly meat to?
Attention. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Night Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination. That is all.
Not every day we get a paladin paying us a visit.
Oh wait, I have a jetpack. I forgot about that.
Don't let him catch you standing.
Cade won't clear me for duty yet. I think he's giving me orders.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
I could totally steal both of these if I wanted
Try
to.
and get Pam back here in one piece,
Out of curiosity. One of these days, I'm going to mod her so you can actually steal her fusion core, so forcing her to get out of the power armor. Just for the lulls.
Don't despair, sister. We're here to save the Commonwealth. We'll use synths to replace the ones with exactly what it is.
Warning. Fusion power is below 25%.
That's it.
Ooh.
Welcome back. Heard about Dance. Just know what you did was right. Now, what can I do for you?
At the moment, I'm just kind of curious what's back here.
Is this going to take much longer?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Death from above! Alright. What can I share here? Not the nuclear grenades, those things are horribly powerful and useful to hang on to. Close enough. And I forgot to check to see what Chunky has.
Dr. Tegan.
Congratulations on the promotion, Paladin. We keep some of the superior from the higher ranks.
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are...
I hope he doesn't do junk.
Oh man, I'm late for muster one more time. Kelly's gonna do 100. Find anything interesting.
But I think this is where we're going to end it, because really all I'm going to be doing now is crafting my gear up, grabbing junk, and basically just getting ready to storm the Railroad HQ. That's about it. So I'll see you all in the future.